With me now is Daeshawn, co-founder of Shaga. Shaga is one of our portfolio companies tackling gaming infrastructure for the Web3 ecosystem. They specialize in decentralized physical infrastructure. Daeshawn, thank you for joining us today.
Sasha, it's a pleasure, man. Thank you for having me.
So tell us a little bit about Shaga, where you guys originated from, what you guys are doing, and the path that you guys have had from inception till today.
Yeah, great question. Would be happy to. Shaga is looking to deliver on the true promise of cloud gaming. And our thesis is we want to be able to shorten the distance between the compute that is providing the ability for people to game to the gamers who might not be able to afford the necessary hardware to play the latest and greatest game. And so, with that, we built this amazing technology that can facilitate that and solve some really interesting issues around that problem space. So with that, our story begins really with my amazing co-founder Guido, who's the brainchild behind this whole thing. And with that, he started this idea. He had this idea back in university where he really wanted a gaming PC, couldn't afford it. So he thought, why can't I have a gaming PC, be able to rent it out, and then when I'm at class, I can be earning money, and then when I come back, I can be playing on it, right? And so last year, he had actually taken the initiative to enter into this hackathon in the Solana ecosystem, locked himself in a room for 30 days, knocked out this MVP. During this time, he and I connected, and with that, we came to the conclusion that we should be able to work together on this because we're both gamers and so is the rest of the team, which is a collection of amazing individuals. And that, in and of itself, is something I think I should touch on. We have folks from Epic Games, Alienware, Logitech, Riot Games, Filecoin, Xbox. Myself, I was at Metaplex, so forth and so on. And so we've all come together to raise an initial round of 1 million, and with that we've been able to do an amazing uh, variety of things tackling this problem of poor cloud gaming. And so what that looks like is we have this sort of initiative that we had started to where effectively 135,000 plus people around the world have essentially signed up for this sort of wait list to come onto our platform. And it's been amazing to see that. So that was one amazing milestone. Next, we built some amazing technology that we were able to allow for individuals not to have to mess with like any routers or any other crazy technology on the networking side. So they can just be able to download this software, start to earn on the node side. That's what we call owners of gaming PCs. And so with that, what we've been able to do through there is prove out with thousands of tests around the world, um, is that we can eliminate the delay that people today are facing when they press a button when it comes to cloud gaming. And there's this delay that is happening with the character or interaction on the screen while they're gaming, which equates to a horrible experience. And then also there's this visual fidelity that is poor. So when you're looking at the screen, it's pixelated or it's not 1080p or 4K. It's pretty low. So with that, people aren't really having the best visual quality when they're gaming on these cloud services that are available today, or it's a combination of both. So through that, we know at the core that data centers, which are typically the things that serve up these cloud gaming services, are not the best way to solve this problem. So what we're doing again is taking that approach of connecting peer to peer using VPN technology by leveraging the over 1 billion, sorry, gaming PCs that are out there, or PCs that are out there, and taking the ones that are powerful enough to run, any sort of game, and cultivating it, bringing it to our network. So if you bring it to our network, serve up those resources, you can earn from the Shaga network, and people on the other side who can't afford any of the latest and greatest again can play without those issues that I mentioned before. So from there, being a part of the Solana incubator, winning several other hackathons, and being able to create some amazing technology. It's been an incredible uh, less than 12 months that Shaga has been in existence. So it's pretty exciting.
Very cool. For those 135,000 users, what can they expect over the coming months in terms of services?
Yeah, 100%. So with Shaga, we have an amazing offering coming, and people have been testing it. So we're going to be rolling that out a little bit more broadly. But what we have is, first of all, some amazing partners in the Web3 gaming space that people can expect to have on our platform and play those games. Next, we have on the node operator side. So for people who want to be able to contribute and earn with their pre-existing gaming hardware, gaming PCs, explicitly, they can download some amazing software and put it on their PC and be able to serve up. And what we're doing right now is serving up this experience where you, as a node operator, can invite your friends to these couch co-op sort of games and recreate this like LAN party experience and game with your friends. So we call it Friend Grid. And we're super excited about that. It feels really great and it's really fun. And you get to have this experience with your friends that you can't really create nowadays. And then next on the other side, we have several client applications available. One application, but available on iOS, Android, tablets, and we're looking to expand that into TVs and beyond. But people can download today on iOS and Android once we roll it out, say towards the end of September, beginning of October, an application that they can log into, join one of these lobbies from their friends who are hosting these kind of LAN parties, and be able to just dive right in, whether it be on that phone or tablet. You can play with the on screen controls that we have, or connect a PlayStation 5 or Xbox 360 controller and have a ball with your friends. So it's been really amazing to look forward to that. Outside of that, right now, what we have is, this sort of hardware device. It's the world's first Web3 gaming controller in history that we've launched, and people have been really rallying around that. We have some sales going for that, and it's been just an incredible ride being, from just last year in November, figuring out how to start this thing to today, looking back and being surrounded by these amazing people, partners, and incredible community and building this amazing technology. So yeah.
Absolutely. One final question before we get into the demo. Give us a bit of lore. How did you guys come to the name of Shaga?
Yeah, so it's funny. Actually, Guido came up with the name Shaga, and the company lore is that it actually stands for shared gaming. So, we're gamers through and through, and the name reflects that, and we're pretty excited about everything that we have coming. So yeah, that's Shaga.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time, Daeshawn. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Hey, Daeshawn again here. So today I want to walk you through an experience that you'll be able to see of a node operator who has a gaming PC, who has downloaded our software, serving up a game that's available on their PC just for testing purposes to showcase the power of Shaga. So we have this node on the left side here. It'll show up in a second. And then on the right side here, we have a client who's downloaded our application from their respective store on their phone. And we have a secondary client who's done the same thing, downloaded the client application from their respective store on their phone. One is an iOS device and one is an Android device. So, what I'm showing you here today is that we're actually able to allow multiple devices to connect to one Shaga node and through that experience the true promise of cloud gaming, which is a very responsive and visual fidelity uh, that is high or medium to high, and it's a quality experience all around with a very low latency. So as you can see, this is the server being showcased, or the node showcasing what's happening, and you can see that respectively on these devices here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to turn on the volume so you can hear that there's no delay in the audio, and these people are able to play very
also happen to be amongst its most decorated. This is a fixture which has been globally recognised as one of the defining rivalries of recent years. Rivalry often personal between managers and players, and down to the fact that both have so excelled. Every game akin to gladiatorial combat and decorated with wonderful attacking football, punching physicality,